They're putting on the final touches for Hollywood's most glamorous night. These Oscars will mark the end of a traumatic year for an industry now trying to reinvent itself. After countless allegations of sexual assault against some of the most powerful people in Hollywood, the MeToo and TimesUp movements put additional pressure on an industry already reeling from criticism about its lack of diversity.
It's definitely been a unique year. I mean, I would say for the last few years, people are talking about the Oscars, but more they're talking about OscarsSoWhite and the lack of diversity. And then this year, the Me Too, the lack of gender equality.
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
You might wanna,
Those changing attitudes are reflected in some of this year's nominations. For Get Out, Jordan Peele is the first African-American filmmaker ever nominated for directing, writing and producing in the same year. He's also only the 5th black person to be nominated for Best Director. Octavia Spencer is one of 4 black actors nominated, where 90% of all nominees for the past decade have been white. And there are more nominations in many categories for women. Mudbound's Rachel Morrison is the first female cinematographer to ever be nominated, while Lady Bird's Greta Gerwig is only the 5th woman ever to be nominated for Best Director.
Hollywood is very responsive to those powerful movements, and they try to manipulate things or manage things to give new people opportunities. So one would expect that not only will there be the demise of the casting couch, finally, but there will also be additional new opportunities for women behind the camera and in front of the camera in positions more of power and less submissive.
But this year's awards see change in the way audiences are watching film, in particular with the rise of streaming services. Up for Best Documentary is Last Men in Aleppo on Netflix, documenting emergency workers in Syria. It marks a first for the country too.
I'm so humble for this nomination. This is the first Syrian films that get nominated for Oscar, and that's very important in this time in the history of Syria, and we never have the power in our history.
The Oscars has long been a platform for celebrities to raise social and political issues. That's nothing new, but this year seems to be about a total reinvention of an industry that many say for far too long has served too few. Frances Reid, TRT World, Los Angeles.